Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite series on the internet, Guess The Elo, and in case you need a reminder, in this series I analyze my subscriber games live on stream and then I try to guess their rating on chess.com. Anyway, every single time I think that we have reached an episode that you cannot top, a new one comes along. Try to guess people's Elos today along with me. You will fail in probably every single game. These games were so ridiculous, just utterly absurd. You will never, ever be able to guess who played them, ever. And before we jump into the games, I'd like to thank the Guess The Elo sponsor partner, Surfshark. I want to talk about something that's just as important as avoiding blunders when you play chess, and that is protecting yourself online. Think about it. We spend hours every day watching videos, playing chess, shopping, and we never really stop to think how much personal information is floating out there. That's why I use Surfshark. It helps keep your online activity private by encrypting your connection to the internet, but it also has a lot of extra helpful tools. One of them is called Clean Web. It blocks annoying ads, trackers, and even malware as you browse, so it makes everything faster and cleaner. Then there's Alternative ID, which basically lets you generate a new identity online. You can set up a virtual email and totally new personal details. This is super helpful if you want to sign up for a website but don't want to give out all your personal information. And Surfshark also comes with antivirus protection, which helps you stay safe from malicious files and threats in the background as you're doing your day-to-day browsing. That's a really helpful tool. It just runs in the background as you go about your life. You never really have to worry or stress about anything like that ever again. Huge thanks once again to Surfshark for sponsoring the Guess The Elo series. You can go to surfshark.com/Gotham or use code Gotham at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN. Now let's get back to the video. Random noob, game 1, e4. e4. d5. Very nice. d5. Scandinavian. Taking some space. c5. All right. Actually, c5 is the best move. I was working... Oh, Gotham sub is with black. Sorry. c5 is the best move, because you don't allow white to play d4. I taught my wife how to play like this. Knight f3, and then bishop g4, knight c6, e6. Then you get this knight to g6 to pressure this pawn, and this bishop comes here. That is the way you're supposed to play this position. All right, here we go. g6, bad move, but not terrible. All right. Bishop d3. All right, so this is obviously a game of 3 digits. If it is above 4 digits, I mean, that would be just utterly catastrophic. That would be really, really bad. How do you get the knight to g6? You just move it there, brother. What is so complicated? How do you get the knight to g6? You go like this. I mean, it's not working now, but I promise it will. Anyway, bishop d3, bishop g7, castle knight c6. You shouldn't put your bishop in front of your thing like this. c4. Now, that's just bad. That's just bad. This is just a lost pawn. You can take it now. You can push d4 and then take it. It's just bad. d4 is a great move. Now this is blocked. This is blocked. The bishop has no future now. Queen a4 is a valiant attempt at stopping us from taking this pawn. It is. But we can just play bishop d7. We can also go here. I don't love this move. It's a little slow. Okay, I have officially changed my estimate of this game to maybe 4 digits, because this is simply too creative to be a 3-digit game. Like, 3 digits are still trying to play relatively normal stuff. Okay, we lose a pawn, castles, bishop e4, losing this pawn for good now. Okay, nice. And now it's gonna tell me a lot about this position. Oh my god. The next few moves are so random. Are you guys ready for this? You know, you think d3. You know, nice move, doesn't allow this. This bishop gets out. White goes here. This is played by black, and now, obviously, knight c3, but white goes here. Which is a crazy move. Like, absolutely insane move. Absolutely has to be a 4-digit game now. I mean, this is... If this... There is pawn takes pawn with a fork. I don't know. Now, black goes here taking the rook. I don't actually know. This is... Okay, that's just a terrible move. C takes b7 was correct with a fork. Maybe this is a 3-digit game. Okay. So black is just up a rook now. Yo, can black take this pawn? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on here. This must just be bad. This has to just be bad, right? Like, I completely can't get a gauge on this. What the? Okay. This has to be a 4-digit game. This has to be a 4-digit game because 3 digits just like immediately take back. 3 digits don't even, you see this, you go here. A 3-digit player just takes back. They don't have complicated thoughts. What? Scripted game? I mean, probably, right? Like, what is this game? That's just a free knight. Queen takes knight was just there. What is this? What is this? What is this game? What are we looking at? A Scandinavian where black actually played correctly in the opening. Then black played this move. Like, what does your level even have to be to know that you can fianchetto something? Does a 500 even know what a fianchetto is? Because the play was so random. This move makes me think 3-digit. Just off of this one move, it cannot be 1,000. But then you see C4, you pin a knight, and then you go here. Like, is this genius or stupid? Is this genius or stupid? Oh my goodness, what is going on? Then they don't take, then they take, bishop to a3 is crazy. And then like, was this genius or stupid? Was this genius or stupid? I have to vote for one. I have to vote for one. I mean, I don't know. Like, is this genius or stupid? Like, how can you like not just immediately take this pawn back? You guys think stupid? Signed copies are not done. YouTube's getting this. You're actually getting this announcement first, and depending if I post this video on YouTube, I'm going to put a link in the top line of the description, and you can use the command book. Signed copies are back as of today, limited amount. You can use the command book, and if you're on YouTube, top line of the description, or maybe the second line. Anyway, H3. Okay, look, I'm making a final guess. This has to be a 3-digit game, but I'm going to go high 3-digit. I'm going to go 900. Because it was stupid. It was stupid, but smart. It was stupid, but smart. I think it's like 900. I think it's like 900. I don't think it's that low. Like, it just, there was some crazy, no way it's 3 digits, it's 1800. There is no way this game is 18. Like, if this game is 1800, I will literally never do Guess the Elo again. I will never do Guess the Elo again if this game is 1800. Ever. Ever. All right, my guess is 500. My guess is 900. Like 880. I'm going 880. There was some logic attached, and I just. Okay, ready? Survey says, oh my god, I just got a preview of the rating. It's a 500 game. How is that possible? They're actually 500? Bro, seriously? It's the same game? White is 489? That's really impressive. Like, honestly, you guys didn't play bad at all. Guys, Jinxie is around this level, and I mean, the games are so chaotic. Sometimes he plays super well. Sometimes his opponents lose all their pieces. Sometimes he loses all his pieces. Oh my gosh. Can I do a game review? What does game review think? It's about to say you guys are like 200. What does game review think? 1150, блядь. It thought you were 1150, suka. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is, yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Wow. I created too many good players. It's true. Somebody once said I am responsible for the most amount of points gained ever. But then somebody said you're also responsible for the most amount of points lost. And I said, you're right. All right. On that note, somebody submitted a game review. This one's gonna have a lot of symbols. Vienna. Okay. This is not my Vienna. D3 F4 is my Vienna. What is the, what is this, just a lost pawn? What are we like, what is this? Why would you play that move? Why would you play that move? Take with the pawn. This must be some sort of gambit though. Right? Okay, knight d6. Okay. Black should just block with the pawn here because actually, even though you're not really supposed to play f6, the bishop has to move. You take the bishop, you put the bishop here, and you immediately cover your light squares. Okay. Why? First of all, you've lost the pawn because of the pin, but white is never going to play that. But after take, white can just like castle and attack you down the center. Guys, if you can trade a knight for bishop pretty early without losing anything, you just should. You just should. That's terrible. Okay. I mean, just, yo, this is vintage king in the center lesson right here. Just like queen h5, rook e1. I mean, it's over. It's +5. No. This is book 2 all over it. Guys, do yourself a favor, all right? If you're like anywhere close to like 900 and you're a little too strong for book 1, just get yourself the second book. Even if you're like 800, 900, you're not quite at that level of an intermediate. The book is going to completely rewire how you think about chess. You will not think about chess. C6, my horse on the attack. I can't go heal. I can't go heal. I can't go heal. I don't know why you sound like a Finnish like 6-year-old, but that's what you sound like. I can't go heal. Oh wait, yes, I can go heal. So I'm gonna go heal. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. Instead, you're going to be like, do I have a check? Yeah, I do. I have like check and I have check and the king's in the middle. So obviously rook e1 is probably the best move. It's probably the best move, right? Like I mean, knight f4, you're still fine, but okay, that's fine. And now there is a pin here. There is a pin here and kabam. Rook takes e5. That's not a sacrifice of the rook. It's just a free bishop. Otherwise you lose the queen. Okay, knight d3 back, converting winning positions, activate the queen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The rare Guess the Elo curse. It's going to be censored out on YouTube, though. All right. They're not going to know. Rook e8, queen takes, bring the rook, give a check. Is this a mouse slip? Oh my god, they mouse slipped? Oh my god. Yeah, obviously it was a misclick. I mean, I'm not stupid. Oh my goodness. Yo, how good, your position is so good that losing a full rook, you're still +4. You just have to go h3, and your queen and knight are so strong. Wow, they're so strong. Okay, guys, the king does not need space closer to the attackers. The king needs to be here, all right? Okay, and black just immediately... Bro. I guess there was like knight here mate. That's actually very tricky. And then you have to go check, king takes, check. Whenever a king and a rook are very far apart, you should always look for ways to hit both of them. Oh my goodness, this is... And see, now your king can't escape. And now you're playing ridiculous crap like this, trying to protect your checkmate square. 2 rooks on the second rank for black. 2 rooks on the second rank, and white is going to lose. He's going to lose all his pawns, and then he's going to lose this. Oh my god. Don't keep your queen like in a spot like this. Your rook and your king far apart from each other. Put the rooks together on the second rank, you absolute certified clown. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And white is gonna win the game now. Mate. Okay. All right. Tough game. Good battle. What rating do you have to be to play the move d5? You can't be more than like 600, right? I mean, there's just no way, right? Like, what, based on what we just saw, like, how you got to be pretty bad to play that move. And then, you know, white is playing normal, and then what rating do you have to be to play knight to d4? I mean, the game that we just saw was 489 versus 500. And this is like, I mean, come on. Knight d4 is insanity, right? Like, knight d4, you gotta be like... Knight d4 is literally just, I'm putting a piece on a square and making sure it's protected. I think, I mean, okay, look. There was some logic in this game. First of all, to spot this is very nice, right? That's very nice. And then for black to actually take this and lose the queen is also insane. Because black... I think this is a low elo player who clutched a really good performance. And then somehow by some miracle here, like, by some miracle spotted this and like just, I mean, I don't know. Is this a 7-800 that played really well? That played really terribly for black? Or is this like a 400 who outperformed? What do we think? Because you have to be pretty good to find this. You gotta be pretty good to find some of these ideas. It's either like 400 or 700. Those are my only two possible. I mean, it's 50-50. It's either a 400 that completely overperformed or a 700 that, you know, black actually played horribly. I don't think a 400 can play this well. I just don't. So I'm going to go with 750. That's my guess. My guess is, I'm guessing they're both around 7-800 and black just played a really bad game, which can happen. Here we go. Survey says... Wow. The truth was in the middle. 530 by white. That's great. I mean, I think white really overperformed here. I think white really, I mean, this is a crazy overperformance. This is just so wild. And the game review is going to be like 1400, I think. I mean, white played 1,000. Okay, not 1400, but I mean, insane, man. Insane. I mean, these people, man, they're good, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. People are good. People are not bad anymore at all. Like 500 is bananas. This is crazy. You know, it's so unclear. Like when did you guys get this strong? You know, I'll talk to like athletes. You know, you guys watch my collab with the Washington Nationals? I go to these clubhouses. I go play with athletes, like, and they're like, "Oh, I'm 500. I'm terrible." And I'm like, "No, 500 is like not bad. Like 500 is legitimately not bad anymore. The whole elo system needs to be completely like flipped. You know, it's just not. You know, it's completely been flipped on its head. Anyway, some 500s are terrible, but." You'll pre-order my book, get the signed copy, use the command book. I just told you guys. You guys watching live here, you have a command. YouTube doesn't have the command. YouTube has to go to the description. But Strand is offering a final batch. These are the last signed copy books for pre-orders. Last ones. There's not going to be any more. Okay? This one has a book plate. The other one is signed inside. I mean, it's basically the same. But anyway, if you want it, you can get it. All right? There's a little cooldown on the commands. Anyway. Here we go, game 3. Another E4, E5. Ooh. We're about to find out if this is a beginner game or an intermediate game. We're getting a Traxler? What's going on? D5 from the... Okay, Gotham sub in game 3, you got to learn the Traxler. D5. Ooh, very tricky line, actually. Very tricky line. Idea is B5. Very tricky line. C3, B5, Bishop F1 is the only way to get an advantage. White goes here. And now B5 and H6 are both really good. There's B5. Okay, yep. A5 is not the best move. The best move is like to develop a bishop, but it doesn't really matter. D6 is retrying this. You just take the bishop now. And now black has 2 bishops. A monster attack brewing on white. I think this is a low elo game where black just learned the opening and just got a completely massive game. You're from Germany? Signed copies... might be available. You got to check the link. There's a link in every YouTube video description. They might have sold out in Europe, but you should check. Guys, all this stuff is always... Guys, I am the biggest self-promoting prick in the entire chess world, but it's because I make quality stuff. I know you might get tired. I'm always talking about my book or something like that, but it's because I make quality stuff. My live shows, high quality. Books, high quality. Courses, high quality. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be in... You know, it's always going to be in the description somewhere. You can always find it. Anyway, what the... Okay, this has to be a low elo game. You know how I know this is a low elo game? Because white is going queen b3 and queen f7. That is white's only idea. This is how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know. All right? This has to be a low elo game, and there is no more checkmate. And now black is gonna just... Is black gonna convert this, or it... Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, this is just... You take a pawn because it attacks the rook, you immediately get countered. Is there going to be any memes or drama? What does that do? Is the idea pawn takes g3, bishop takes g2 check, king takes g2, rook to c2, check, discovered attack on the queen? This is mate in 1. But white just resigned. What a mate. 6 empty squares around the king and you can't go to any of them. Okay, but this is ridiculous. I mean, again, I'm left with just ridiculous information. Like, you have a player who clearly knows how to counter the fried liver. You have a player with white who just who play what is this? How bad at chess do you have to be to play b4, queen b3, thinking queen f7 is going to work? You cannot possibly be a 4-digit player. You cannot possibly be a 4-digit player. I mean, this is this is very simple, basic plan making, but you cannot be a 4-digit player. Really? You can actually be a 4-digit player here? I mean, this is... And to find that combo, you have to be a 4-digit player. You cannot possibly find bishop g3, bishop g2, rook c2, and be a 3-digit player. I mean, that's not... I didn't even see that. I don't know. I mean, I'm just absolutely, utterly bamboozled. I'm gonna say 1350, because anything above that makes no sense. Frankly speaking, I don't even think it's 1300. But white played so crappy and black played so well that it just doesn't make any sense to me. It cannot be an 800 game, because if you are 3 digits finding this, if I speak, if you're 4 digits and you're playing the way white played, that makes a little bit more sense. I'm gonna say 1350. All right, I'm gonna say 1350. Okay, I mean, and if these guys are 500, I'm ending the episode. Okay, so this is so bogus, man. What are these combos that y'all are hitting people with, man? I understand you submit the best games you ever played. I understand that's how this works, but come on, man. All right, this was the previous game. I guess 1350. All right, 473. Well, I did say I would end the episode, but I don't know. We're just gonna go to the 4th game, man. That was a nice game. That was a good game, but come on, bro. I don't know what to say, man. What is this episode, bro? What are these games? What are these games, bro? This was the lowest rated sub yet, and they... Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. I don't know. I mean, I guess you played the game of your life, bro. Somebody said it's my game. Somebody in the chat earlier said it's my game. I mean, I don't know if that's actually true or not, but chat is not gonna let you live this down, brother. You're gonna have to let us know how you're 400. But oh my goodness me, he read my book. He read my book. He's got my courses. I mean, this is crazy, man. This is wild. This is crazy. I mean, I gotta get back to the other games, brother. I don't know. I am bewildered and bamboozled. Oh man. Oh man. What a game. All right. All right. Well, I love Guess the Elo, man. Don't you guys love Guess the Elo? Oh man. All right. Yeah, this is the Guess the Elo that I know, baby. This is the Guess the Elo that I know right here. Yes, Queen G4 on the second move, baby. Let's go. Another 500 game. Just a lineup of 500s today, man. Just a certified banger of games today, baby. This is probably 2300, by the way. Yes, yes. The little... This is what we call the sneakeroni with the queen. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. By the way, the last game estimated ratings were 1,000 and 1,200. Nah. Nah. No. All right. No. Yo, man. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. What is this? What is this? What are we doing? He just put the queen there to stop that, man. He put the queen there. Oh, he's put the queen to oh, God. Okay. Okay. You're still doing fine. I mean, Rook, this is just free, brother. You could just take that. Okay, you didn't. Nice, just good develop. Oh, they probably thought that after this you're losing this pawn on a7. Wow, that's... Wow. Wow. How do you order the book from the UK? I mean, as long as you have an internet connection and or a bookstore, you'll be all right. Gotham was expecting a video on YouTube today. There is one. There's always a video. There's always a video. Do you know how many videos I've averaged per year on YouTube since I started? Like 340. 300 and like there's always a video. Oh. 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 That's... Oh, I know how the game is going to end, maybe. Guys, I know how the game is going to end. Are you... Okay. I haven't seen the future of this game. I never look forward in games, ever. I predict the game is going to end. Watch this soul read. I predict the game will end with a sacrifice on the g3 square and a ladder mate with a queen and a rook. My first prediction is the game goes f3 to stop knight g4, rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, because people like to submit games with rook sacrifices. That's what I think. And if it doesn't end like that, I still predict it ends with a sacrifice over there. Ready? Play, please. This isn't entertaining to me. Okay, and you're permanently banned, so now you don't have to suffer through this Guess the Elo. Takes. Okay, knight g4. Ah, got it. Okay, so I still predict the game will end with a sacrifice on the g3 square. You just cannot possibly argue that I'm goated. There's no debate. There is no freaking debate. There is no debate. I soul read beginner chess players. I just know, except that last guy. That last guy would have beaten me if we played. But everybody else, goated. Yes, my friend, you can pre-order in the UK. Yes, guys, it's all on YouTube. It's always in the description. It's always there. The main link is the penguin. You can look it up. You know, it's always on Amazon. You can pre-order it. Waterstones. You check your local bookstore. It's always there. Amazon UK, Waterstones, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we have to guess, right? So what level do you have to be to play like this? I mean, it's probably 500 again, to be perfectly honest with you. It's probably just 500 again. Because like to play like this and yeah, I mean, and then for black to go here is insane completely. What level do you have to be to run your king to the corner? And then, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. New guess. New guess. I have a new guess. I think this is a 4-digit game. Because if you actually look at the game, White had a plan. The only thing stupid White did was the opening. This was not even a bad move. This was not even a bad move because of this. And then, like, where was there another mistake? Where was there? There was no mistake. And then black just lined up a bunch of pieces and sacrificed and won the game. What is this? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? No, it's got to be 4 digits. It's got to be 4 digits. I predict like... I mean, it just doesn't make sense. This is an episode of overperformance, right? So that means that what? Somebody's rated like 800 and played like this? So what, is this an 800 game? An 800 game. You guys really mean to tell me this game is 800 and black sacked all the pieces on G3 and won? It's an 800 game, really? An 800 that voluntarily walked their king to safety? Pre-order to Kazakhstan? Brother, I don't know. Kazakhstan is far. I don't know. What if you bought a plane ticket from Kazakhstan to London and you bought the book and then you went back to Kazakhstan and then you got a little vacation? I mean, today's been a weird day, man. Today has been a weird day. It has been a weird day. You know what? I am going to use recency bias, and I'm going to say this game is 700. I'm going to guess 700, and if this game is like 14... Okay, I'm guessing 700 for the memes, and my actual guess... And my actual guess is like 1,300. If it's 700 or 1,300, I'm correct. If it's anything else, I'm done. 700 is my, like, guess, because every guess today has been completely insane. I guess 700. Ёб твою мать, блядь! Oh my god! They're literally 700! No, you guys are BSing. You are BSing. No, this is officially... I thought I have filmed some completely idiotic Guess the Elo episodes. This is winning. This is the stupidest Guess the Elo episode I have ever been a part of. What are we watching? What are we watching today? How are you guys rated 700? What is wrong with you? What is this? Every single one of you should be peeing in a cup. Complete insanity. 400 versus 900. No chance. I mean, what is this, man? Utterly insane. We have one more game today. I'm not even sure we're going to make it through, man. This is crazy stuff, man, this game. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to feel about this at all. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, guess the elo. Let's go. Last one. Last one. Oh, goodness me. And then we're going to do more. What rating range was your next book recommended for? I'm not telling you the answer to that question. You can find it with 2 seconds of Googling. I could have answered it, and that would have been the end of the conversation, but I am empowering you to take action in your own life instead of having it spoon-fed to you like this. Okay. Scotch. Very nice. I have literally never seen that move. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen that move. Ever. I have never seen that move. What is knight e5? I have never seen knight e5. Ever in my life. Ever. No one has... I mean, I've seen knight takes, bishop, knight, d5, queen f6, queen h4, queen e7. What is this? Yeah, white is just much better now. What? Okay, and now black is just playing normal. What is this? Thank you for the gifted subs. Appreciate it. Okay, white did absolutely everything correct, except the pawn break that they made is bad because after pawn takes, the queen attacks the knight. Everything else... Wow, and black doesn't see that. And black doesn't see that. And now we can just trade. And we are winning here. Why is the computer saying we are so winning? Okay, the computer wants pawn takes, queen takes, f5, knight e5, bishop f4. What? Why are we so much better? What's the idea? Bishop f4, f6. Ah, you have check. Aha, and if bishop f6, you have queen e2 and you win the knight. Okay, that makes sense. So you basically have to chop open the whole position. You have to chop open the whole position. Okay, bishop b5 check is a good move. Now the best move for white is pawn takes, and you just win the game because this is pinned to the king. You missed that. Pawn takes is still probably good because you have knight f5. You also have e6. Knight f5. You have to go knight f5. Or maybe f5. Yeah, that's bad because now there's a check. You have to go back. You have to go back. And now black gets the castle. Look at that. My 2-year-old loves your Chess for Babies book. Great little book. Thank you. After this Guess the Elo episode, we are going to do review reading of the... We are going to do some of my favorite recent book reviews that I've received. Chess for Babies has the most unhinged book reviews you guys have ever seen in your life. And then I will show you the actual most unhinged book review I have ever received in my life. And then we're going to get back to Guess the Elo. All right, f5. That move is good. The computer wants knight e5, and then rook takes... Yeah, that's not possible. Queen g4 now. That's good. Okay, but he could just take with check. He did not take. Okay. Black is winning because of rook takes e3. Yeah, rook e3, pin the rook to the king, and then put pressure on the pin piece. Yeah. All right. Queen e5, that... Very good game so far. Very good game. Oh, bishop e6. Very nice. 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 Shout out. Want to let you know your TikTok breakdowns have gotten me into chess. Appreciate everybody who has recently gotten into the chess world. This was the best game of the episode. And the best part is, nobody's going to watch this. Guess the Elo average watch time is like... The average watch time of a Guess the Elo episode is like 16 minutes. No one's even going to watch this. No one will be watching this Guess the Elo episode. So, they're not going to watch this game, I mean. They will watch the Guess the Elo, but they're not going to watch... So, this move, ending this game... So, we had a Scotch opening, very chill, knight e5. How bad do you have to be to play knight e5? How bad do you have to be to play knight e5? You got to be like 800, right? I mean, it's got to be some move that you just like... f4 is excellent. This is excellent, excellent, and then like, this is a blunder. They missed it because a 4-digit would have seen it. And then, you know, for the most part, you played very well. You know, you did your best. Honestly, this reminds me of how, if this is rapid, this reminds me of my wife's blitz games, right? So my wife is rated like 900 blitz. You try your best, but it's blitz. You only have like 2-3 minutes to make a move. And, you know, you sometimes try and things don't always work out. But in rapid, assuming this is a rapid game, this is probably around 600. My guess is probably, this is like a 600 rapid game. High 600, low 700. No, there is absolutely no way this is 4-digit. No 4-digit player plays like this. A 4-digit player doesn't miss this move. And then, like, at a minimum, I feel like a 4-digit player goes here instead of knight b5, but I don't know. I don't know. And then it was a little scrambled, but overall it was pretty chill, and then they found this. All right, I'm guessing 680. Am I guessing 680? Let me think. Scotch, 95 is a very weird move. Maybe I'm not guessing that. Maybe I'm because I feel like a 680 in the beginning of the game would not play the move 95. You need to be at least somewhat creative to play a move like this. But then there was a knight going to g6, there was a blunder, there was some other kind of one movers. I'm going to say like it's either 680 or low 800. Low 800. But I'm going to say 680. You missed a lot of clues. It has to be 1400. If this game is 1400, I will eat rocks. Like, literally next stream, I will just bite rocks, break all my teeth. That will be the end of my content creation career. 95 is a mouse slip. Ooh. That's an interesting point. 95 is a mouse slip. And then they went c6. By the way, do we give enough credit for the move c6 here? Do we give enough credit for the move c6 here? Okay, then you blunder. But then they blunder too. Oh man, now I'm confused. Now I'm confused, guys. A lot of times today I have said a game should be 4 digits. And it was not 4 digits. But then there was a lot of logical moves, man. There was a lot of, moves and trading and oh man, now I'm perplexed, guys. Maybe I take back my 680. I'm looking at it one more time. Oh man. I'm looking. I'm going to say 900. I still don't think it's past 4 digits, but I'm going to say 900. Final guess, it's probably a 900 game. And our last reveal is Black was 12. It was 1200. Oh, 1200. Hey, can I just say something? Hey, Eternity Wizard and your opponent, don't you feel like you would have lost to this person, this person, this person, and this person? Like, what was this episode? What on earth happened today, man? I did not say I would eat. I said 1400 I would eat rocks. That's what I said, idiots. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Because a 1200 rated player would not play 95. I mean, what is 95? And then a 1200 rated player I thought would spot pawn takes and queen takes. Hey, you know where pawn takes and queen takes are covered? Moves like this. And by the way, e5 is an example of pawn play. You know where it's covered? The first copy of How to Win a Chess Next Level. First ever printed copy. Right here.